What's good, YouTube? It's Louis Gusto. Welcome back to my channel. Today, we're kicking knowledge because we are on Chicago's museum campus where we have 3 historic museums. We've got the Field Museum of Natural History, the Shedd Aquarium, and the Adler Planetarium. And because we make no small plans on this channel, we're hitting all 3 today. We're gonna share the highlights with you and keep watching to the end because I'll tell you my personal recommendation if you can only see one museum. So if you guys are ready to get some dope knowledge dropped on your headpieces, let's go. So our first stop today is the Shedd Aquarium. There are so many highlights here, from an octopus, sharks, you got otters. It's so much fun. And make sure you explore the building because there's so much to see here. You'll never know what's around that next corner at the Shedd Aquarium.
This is such a great place to bring a date. The aquarium is so beautiful, the animals are fascinating, and the penguins are just so stinking cute. I'm leaving with a new little friend.
The Chicago Sharks. So we just left the Shedd Aquarium, saw all kinds of cool sea creatures, real fascinating stuff. But now it's time to get some astronomy and astrophysics knowledge because we're about to go into the Adler Planetarium. Antique telescopes and globes. These are real tools that actual people use to kind of measure and survey the sky.
We're at Adler and we're about to learn about the planet.
As always, the Adler Planetarium was a lot of fun, learning so much about space and the universe and matter. For me, the highlights were the antique telescopes and globes and the Space Visualization Lab. Really got to take our time and interact with the exhibits, saw real pictures of Mars that were taken by the rovers there, plus the satellite photos that they have.
All 3 museums on Museum Campus are National Historic Landmarks.
Besides the world-class museums and Soldier Field being here on Museum Campus, my favorite aspect is that you get a magnificent view of the skyline. You can pretty much see every major Chicago building from here, but shh, don't tell nobody. That's the insider tip between me and y'all. There are 3 main ways that I like to get to Museum Campus. The first way is by taking the 146 bus. It'll pick you up on either Michigan or State Street and drop you right on campus. The second way is by taking the water taxi from Navy Pier. You'll get a magnificent view of the skyline as you approach Museum Campus. But the third way has got to be my favorite as a fitness enthusiast. Shout out to my mom. Rent a divvy bike and take the Lakefront Trail to Museum Campus. You'll get a workout for your body and then a workout for your mind. All right, we saved my favorite for last. We're in the Field Museum. I love seeing the dinosaur bones, the ancient Egyptian artifacts, and all kinds of other relics. Plus this beautiful neoclassical building is just such a joy to sit and hang out in. So let's go around and take a little tour. In my opinion, this is the best place on Museum Campus to bring a date. The building is absolutely beautiful and there are so many great exhibits to see. So here's another hidden secret at Field Museum. There are 2 moldoramas where you can make a souvenir for just $3. So we're gonna go ahead and make one of these dinosaurs.
This is my first time at the Field Museum and I'm excited to see Sue.
Sue is the most intact Tyrannosaurus Rex ever found. So I wouldn't recommend hitting all 3 museums in one day like we just did, but we're museum members, you know, you gotta build up to this level. If you only have time to see one, I would check out the Field Museum of Natural History. It's the best one in my opinion. If you enjoyed this video, please finesse that like button, and I would really appreciate if you shared this video with your very best friend. Of course, I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. We out of here. Holla! So we got these scuba divers down here cleaning the tanks. Looks like they are scrubbing down the rocks, getting them nice and clean so that the fish have good rocks to, I don't know what they do with them. Is that how you fish? Consider joining one of the memberships at least. If you know your boy's a member, because, you know, I just got to get that knowledge.